everybody, it's Christina from Christina's Crafts, and I think I came up with something pretty cool. It's just a matter of how I'm going to put this together. So I got this cardstock, and I believe I got it from Joann's, and inside this cardstock there were these little cards, which I guess you could put inside a card. You basically, what you use this is for is like card making and stuff. So I came up with an idea that I am going to try. For right now, I'm going to set this aside, and then I have one of these little, what do you call it, like message board stands that I got from Dollar Tree, and I'm going to be using some the tumbling tower blocks, and then I also have some jumbo popsicle sticks that I got from Walmart. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my tumbling tower blocks that I have here, and these are going to get attached to my sign. So I'm just going to turn this a little bit here. They almost just about cover the whole side of it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my E6000 that I have, and I'm going to put some of that on here because I don't think that hot glue is going to completely hold this onto the chalkboard. And then I am going to stick these right on the side of my sign here. So, there. And there. And there. And I'm using the hot glue so that I can get an instant hold so I can keep working on my project. So I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to line these up on this side, and then I'm going to take 3 and line them up on that side. Okay, I have those all on there. Then the next thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to measure out my card and about where I want it to be on my sign here. And the only other thing is what I'm going to do is I'm going to take these and put these on here. So I need to make sure that everything's covered up. Plus, what I want too is a little lip on here to keep these on. So if I put that right to the top, that should be good right there. So I'm going to go ahead and put my block right there. Little E6000 and some hot glue, and that is gonna go, let me see, right about there. Okay, then the next thing that I'm gonna do is I need to figure out where I'm gonna put these popsicle sticks that I got. They're a little bit big to just put on like this. So I think I'm going to have to cut them down. I just don't want to start cutting and then screw it up. I'm thinking maybe I should glue them together and then kind of try to trim them down to see where they should go. So let's take this, and these are going to be about like that up to the top. And then these I want sticking over a little bit because I don't want my sign, this, to fall out. Basically it's going to come up and down that way, but when I tip it, well, it's technically not going to get tipped up, but I still want a ledge to keep all the cards in there. So this I think I should be able to just use hot glue for. So I'm going to stick some here and here, and I think that's about where I had it. Okay, and then there and there. And this is going to get over probably right about there. Okay, I think that's pretty even. Alright, so I'm going to take this out of here, and then I'm just going to kind of stand this up and see what that looks like. Yeah, looks pretty goofy. I'm definitely gonna, I think, have to cut those down. Okay, I am gonna get my cutting board and a knife, and see how far I'm gonna cut this down. Okay, so I was too afraid to cut this with my scissors, so I've just been taking my my utility knife or X-Acto knife, whatever you want to call it, and just kind of scoring it. I don't know how long this is gonna take though. I'm just afraid if I use my scissors, it's gonna really break. And I don't know that I got the straightest line. I probably should have used a ruler. Let's see. Okay, I have my miter shears here, but it's kind of hard to get in here. I probably should have tried to measure it and then glue it together, but it's kind of, is that, oh, maybe I can, no, that's it. That's as far as I can move it. Let's just see if I can get that in there and cut it. Or not. I guess maybe I don't have enough hand strength to cut it. Alright, I think I'm going to try to use my scissors. I really hope I don't break this though. Maybe if I go nice and slow. Okay. We'll see how the rest of them go though. Try to measure it up. Kind of want them to be about the same. Okay, I guess the scissors doesn't work too bad. It's a little crooked, not even, but anything I do, it's always uneven. So I'm gonna go ahead and get the rest of the ends cut down to where I want them. Okay, I have it all finished, and now what I need to do is place it onto my chalkboard sign here, and I need to do it evenly. So that is gonna be super fun to try to do. I'm just gonna go for it. Okay, so I'm going to take my hot glue and just going to go like this and like that and like that, and then put this on top. Oh, shoot, I did it the wrong way. And it's stuck on. Yeah, I had some glue here and I stuck it on upside down. Oh my gosh. Okay, well, we're gonna have to make it work the way it is because it is stuck down pretty good. All right, so I guess that's how it's gonna look. I wanted this top part to be covered up a little bit, plus, oh my gosh, that is really crooked. Well, maybe nobody will notice. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and try to get this hot glue off right here. I really wanted it the other way though. Oh, this sucks. Okay. You'll have to let me know what you think if it looks fine this way. I wanted the long ones on the top, but anyways, I'm gonna get this hot glue off of here. I just used my knife and just kind of scraped it off. So I got the hot glue off of there. I might have to do something with this top. No, I don't know if I really can. Well, we'll see. I'm going to take my ink Waverly chalk paint that I have, and I'm going to do a coat. I'm going to cover this in here and probably the insides here and kind of get rid of most of the raw wood. I'm not sure about the back yet. I'll have to see once I start painting about how much of it I'm going to do. Okay, I have it all painted. I did the whole stand so it would be all the same. And then what I'm going to do is I have these embellishments that I got from Temu, and then I got these little beads, half beads from Amazon. I'm going to take this metallic paint and I'm going to put some of that on these. So let me see if I can, yeah, I just get a little out of there. And then I am going to paint the beads and also my little embellishments, because I'm not really a big fan of golds. Plus, I think the silver is going to look way better. So I'm going to put a coat of silver on all of these embellishments. Okay, now that these are painted and dried, I'm going to take them off of here. This is just like one of those candies, you know, you had when you were a kid, where you peel them off the paper. That's what it reminds me of. All right, I'm gonna get rid of this. And then I'm gonna take my stand. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this art glitter glue that I have, which is, it isn't for, but I use for my card making. And I am going to use this to glue my embellishments down. So I'm just gonna stick some of this in here. It should dry clear, so even if it squishes out, I just thought it would be way easier than trying to use hot glue on these embellishments. So I'm gonna take that, and that is gonna go right in the middle here on top. I don't know, we'll see how this works. It does seem like it's bent a little bit, and it takes a while to dry, so maybe I'm just gonna have to hold this on here for a little bit. Okay, so the art glitter glue did not hold, so I had to take it off and repaint it. So while this is drying right here, I am going to take my little signs here and I'm going to cut them out. I'm going to do my best to cut them out straight, but I'm not very good at it. I know I should probably use a paper cutter, but I'm not very skilled at the paper cutter either, so I don't know how much good that's going to do. So I'm just going to go ahead and take my time and get all of my cards cut out here. Okay, so now I am going to try to take the hot glue. It just sucks because I know the hot glue is going to stick out, stick out, and you're going to see it. So I just wish there was a better way for me to get these on there. I just can't think of any other way. Except maybe spray adhesive, but it's like all these ridges in here, so it's kind of hard to get something on here. Alright, I'm just going to try it. I'm going to take my hot glue and then stick it on. And I hope it's going to hold. Ugh, that one end is already popping up. Might have to see if I can get some hot glue underneath there. This one's being, it just popped right off. Alright, let me think about this for a little bit. What I'm going to do though is I'm going to take my half beads and get those on there right away. So that I'll be able to use some hot glue. Pop those on there. Alright, I'm going to get the other two on, and then I'm going to think about this for a little bit yet. Okay, so I have the beads on there. I'm going to try one more time. I'm going to try just to put some hot glue right in the middle here and stick it on and see if that'll hold it. It's going to squish out on the top, but I don't know how else to get this stuck on here. Yeah, it's sticking out, but I don't know that it's going to be too noticeable. I think it looks pretty good. Alright, and then the last thing is, now that that's all done, I have my little cards cut out, and the cards are basically, they're just going to slide right in here. I do think I need to do a little bit of adjustment. They need to be cut down a little bit on each side, because they just don't quite fit in there, and I want to be able to put the whole stack in there so that I can switch them out when I want to. So I'm going to go ahead and trim these down and see if I can get all those in there. Okay, so I took out my paper cutter, which is pretty old. I should probably get a new one. And I'm just taking the very, very, like, smallest edges off of my cards. So, because otherwise I can't cut straight with my, excuse me, with my scissors either, so if I take just the edge off, it looks like they slide in there pretty good. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and get those done, and then I'm gonna finish up my video. So that is it. My little stand is done. I don't know. I'm gonna have to say this is one of my favorite, I think, crafts that I've done. Obviously, if you don't have these little, you know, like you don't have a paper pack to with these little cards in, you could make your own, print them off, you know, whatever you want. I mean, basically, you know, the whole idea is the stand. So yeah, all I do is, now that I got them all cut down, they just slide right in there. And I have all these different little sayings to choose from. So yeah, you just slide them right in there. And then when you want to take them out to change them, you just tip it and they come out. So yeah, I don't know which one. There we go. Dream, believe, create, inspire, achieve. That seems like a perfect one for this DIY. So that is it. It is all finished. Well, I really hope that you enjoyed this tutorial. Yeah, I'm really liking this one, even though it's a little bit crooked and, you know, wasn't glued exact, but I think it turned out pretty cute. So I'd love to know what you think. If you leave me a comment, that would be great. I would love it if you like this video, share it, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And if you are someone that's been subscribed to my channel for a while, I just want to say thanks for staying with me and watching. And yeah, hit the bell so you get notified when I upload, and take care. Thank you. Bye.